BMW is now calling the XM label red by a simpler name. We can't provide any good excuse for why we were looking at the online configurator for the BMW XM label red, but while doing so, we noticed that the American website had dropped the red part of that name. We then checked the German site and found the same thing. The label red is now being referred to simply as the BMW XM label. Why? We reached out to BMW's local US representatives and received a somewhat strange response. There hasn't been a name change per se. BMW is just referring to the BMW XM label red also as BMW XM label in some communications. Before the XM was unveiled, several rumors were doing the rounds claiming that the XM would come in several states too, two of which would include the names red label and black label. When the XM was revealed, only one part of that claim was confirmed, and while early reports turned out to be wrong about the order of the words in the label red name, this still seemed to confirm that BMW would indeed offer several variants. Shortly after the label red was revealed, BMW also showed off a less powerful version called the 50e. A label black version to bridge the gap between the two has not been announced, so perhaps BMW has canned the idea of creating two high-end label variants. Perhaps a label black version of the XM was never really in the pipeline. Perhaps it's still coming at some point. Either way, BMW is calling its controversial SUV's most expensive trim by a slightly simpler name. The XM has broken plenty of molds for the Bavarian brand, and the label suffix is just one of them, eschewing the traditional powertrain suffixes on most models, foreign market 50e excluded. We just can't wrap our heads around why BMW has changed the name in some communications when the car was only revealed 3 months ago unless, of course, John D. Walker has had something to say about those trim names. Whatever the reason, BMW continues to do the unexpected.